Plaintiff Rayshawn Culberson says the defendant is her identical twin sister, and they've always had a special connection. Rayshawn says despite the fact that she and her sister look exactly the same, their lifestyles are very different, and she's suing her sister for car payments and late fees. Defendant Tracy Lee admits that she and Rayshawn are very different because Rayshawn is extremely conservative and Tracy likes to party. Tracy admits that she stopped making car payments but feels Rayshawn should be more understanding because of everything Tracy has done for her.
Tell me what happened.
Let me give you a little background, first of all. This is my identical twin sister. I'm 2 minutes older, and we have a very good connection. We've always got along. Any competition we've had has just been very friendly. We want to wear the same clothes. As you can see today, we have the same shirt. We love each other's style. We love each other's taste. And we also have a very good connection. So like when we were little kids during Christmas, we'd buy each other the same gift plus one for ourselves. So we'd end up with 4 of the same items. Unknowingly. So we can always kind of sense what's going on. At least 3 or 4 times.
Really?
You know when you're a little kid in elementary school, you go to the little Christmas bazaar and we'd buy with our different classes, so we'd buy the same things, and then we'd realize we had 4 of them. So we actually stopped buying each other gifts.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Something to that.
So even though we have a lot of similarities, the biggest thing that's different in our lives are our lifestyles. So I'm a teacher and I live with a family of 6, and my sister's single, she's a bartender. So she's more of like the party girl. She lives in LA, she goes out any given day of the week, she might be in Vegas. So
she's gonna have 6 in a minute. Partying like that.
Probably not. So yeah, we just have a wonderful time together.
What do you have to say for yourself?
It's true. I can't. Yeah, it's true. We're really close. We have a really good connection. We are different in that way. I'm the party girl. I'm the bad twin, so to say.
Where are you all from?
We're from San Diego, California.
Okay.
Yeah, I live in Oakland now, and she's in LA. Yeah.
Okay.
So just a funny story to show how different our lives are. When we turned 30, my mother called me at midnight to say, hey, happy birthday. I was knocked out sleep. She told me the next day when she called Tracy at midnight, she couldn't hear her because the music was loud, and she was, I can't hear you. I'm already celebrating. Talk to you later. So my mom was just like my twins. They're so different. I didn't remember she called. I was like, Mom didn't even call me. She's like, she called you last night. I was like, oh, yeah, right. I remember, but I didn't. Right.
Go ahead.
So the reason we are in court today is because in October of 2008, I started driving one of my boyfriend's cars, and my sister didn't have a car at the time.
One of your boyfriends?
Yeah. No. One of see, she's not such the conservative. One boyfriend, a couple of cars.
I see how you got 6 kids. Go ahead.
So I started driving one of his cars, and she didn't have a car at the time. So I had a 2005 Magnum, and so we made an agreement that she would take over payments and insurance. So it was a verbal agreement. We didn't write anything down.
How much were the payments?
The payments were $517.19 a month. The insurance was $121.31 a month. And the insurance came directly out of my checking account every month.
All right.
So she took possession of the car October 10th of 2008, so she paid half. She gave me $325 a check, and she also gave me a blank check for the following month.
Okay.
So the next month, I deposited a check for the $650. We just rounded it off. And then in December, she gave me a blank check. She ended up paying $745 because she had 2 parking tickets. And then that's the last payment I ever received.
Have you all discussed it since then? Why she hasn't paid since December? Or
yes.
What excuse did you get?
Well, it's like, I'll get it to you. I don't have it right now. I'll get it to you. And it was never a situation where we would argue about it. I need it for the club tonight.
Yeah. All right, tell me about this car.
Yeah, if I can say, yeah, she did. She was very gracious and asked me, can I pay notes? And when she said it, I thought it was going to be $5. I didn't think about the insurance, so it went from $5 to $650. And so I did pay her half, and then I did get a couple tickets, and I gave her a blank check. And so then, things just started slowing down, the private parties and, the bartending slowed down. So I just, started getting behind.
What were you saying to her during that time? Were you trying to explain that?
Yeah, well, what I
tell her you had a little financial hardship?
I did, Your Honor. And then too, if I can go back a little bit, when I was in a better position, and she was having a, worse time than me, the roles reversed, I would give her, when I had it, I shared my money and didn't ask for anything back. So
how much did that amount to, in your opinion?
Thousands.
thousands?
Yeah.
It was thousands. I was a full-time student at the time, and I was working on my teaching credential, and so I wasn't employed at the time. And so I would call her and I'd say, hey, can I borrow $1,500? Can I borrow $800?
Yeah.
So she would give me huge amounts.
How many years ago?
1998 through 2000.
Yeah.
And then when I would receive my financial aid, I would then write her a check and pay her back.
A little bit back.
And so you say that to say what? That she should be considerate of your situation?
Right.
Did you remind her of that?
Ever so eloquently. I would just say, remember back, because I wouldn't ask
And what
for it
would
back.
she say?
She would say, you're right, and then she'd calm down and stop yelling.
She never said, okay, then wipe out what you owe me or
She
take
has
some
done
of
that
it?
before. She did say, well, okay, you know what, we'll wipe out.
How much?
Maybe once. I'd say
How
maybe
much?
once. $650.
Oh.
Yeah, she said, okay.
Wipe out on, no, I never said wipe out. Because it's an ongoing payment, you know what I mean? Where with her, it was like she would give me a lump sum and then I
Well,
would.
if she gave you thousands of dollars, why wouldn't you be more considerate? You can't afford to?
I can't afford to. I can't afford to. Last year, I didn't teach. I took a sabbatical, so to speak. I actually wrote a book, and I was writing the sequel last year, and I wanted to give you one.
What's the name of it?
It's called Stripped.
What is it about?
It's actually a fictional novel about a stripper that lives in Los Angeles, and just the trials and tribulations.
Maybe I should read that first.
How do you know so much about
That's the
stripping?
conservative one. You're
I have
Right.
a very,
Miss Conservative, how you know so much about
I
stripping?
have a very vivid imagination. And my pen name is actually both of our names together, Rayshawn and Tracy, and Lee is my maiden name, so that's how I got the name Racy.
Did it sell? If so, then you
It sold really well. It's online, but like I said, I could not afford to just, and I did make some payments, and obviously the insurance was coming out automatically, so I didn't stop payments or anything like that. So
what's your defense to not paying, other than you used to help her out 20 years ago?
I just, 20 years ago. I just
8,
wanted her to be
10,
more
12.
patient, that's all. I mean, I'm trying,
Can you be more patient?
no,
All right.
they're
They
threatening.
want it.
Yeah, they're threatening to repossess, so I can't wait any longer.
Has your credit been affected?
Yes.
Yeah. And I feel bad about that, Your Honor. I really do.
You feel bad enough to pay. $4,572.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
Nice meeting you. Thank you.
We're going to be fine. Our relationship will be fine. Hopefully everything will be resolved and we'll be back to just concentrating on our relationship.
Yeah. Everything will be fine. I'm not mad at her. We're in court, but I'm not mad.
Hi, Judge Mathis. This is Kristen. I was wondering what the definition of malicious prosecution is.
Well, Christian, malicious prosecution is when someone intentionally initiates a false claim against you. He or she lacked probable cause to initiate that claim, and the claim terminated in your favor.